Howdy folks, it's been a little while, but just wanted to get on here and make a quick video. Definitely been inspired the last couple of days. Sent some VCLT to Bo, and he had posted, a thank you video, and I noticed some of the comments on there, and I just wanted to kind of say thanks to some of the folks that have been, hey, where are you at? Why aren't you making videos anymore, etc. Kevin, Dr. Strangely Strange, Spud Boy, and of course Matt Sands was said, hey. But I basically just wanted to get on here. Actually yesterday, Sam and I hit up a thrift store, one that I used to go to all the time, and I scored some awesome stuff. So I just wanted to kind of show that. Obviously a lot has happened since I used to be making videos on a regular basis. Stuff with my job, and time is a finite resource. So sometimes it's just hard to get on here and make videos. And my computer died. Whatever that was. Whenever last time I was attempting to do a 30-day challenge video. So I can't guarantee that I'm going to make videos on a regular basis, but I'm going to try. If I find some good stuff. I mean, definitely yesterday was a good day. So something that doesn't usually happen at Goodwill for me. I mean, it's the one that we went to 10 years ago. It was a completely different situation where I was always pulling good stuff from there. But this was pretty awesome. I mean, I was at the dentist's office, and while I was there, Sam was going to the thrift store. So she had texted me. She's like, oh, they have 2 carts full of records, and there's some really cool stuff here. And she grabbed a couple for me. And when she picked me up from the appointment, I was like, well, we'll go back. She was like, there was a guy that was ahead of me, and he had this huge stack of records, and I had no idea what he got. But there was still, I still got good stuff. So, that's the one thing about buying records is, sometimes, people may not be on the same page as you or looking for the same thing, I guess. So I still found some good stuff. Got a lot of stuff that's kind of like, traditional country, which is cool, I've been listening to a lot of, sort of, turn the corner from folk music a little bit. But here's some things that I got. So this is the first one. I've been kind of after this for a while. I saw this a long time ago, and I was just sort of happy to find it. But this is, Peaches, Pick of the Crop, which is, a Capricorn Records, compilation, and I don't know if it has something to do with the old Peaches record store. I assume that it does, but it's all artists that were on Capricorn. So this is sort of like the only, so there's like Dickie Betts solo stuff, Wet Willie, Elvin Bishop, Marshall Tucker Band, Cowboy, Johnny Jenkins, White Witch, the Allman Brothers, Captain Beyond, Dwayne Allman solo stuff. So just really cool compilation. You don't normally see this. It's been a while since this has kind of come around for me, so I was excited to pick this up. So, if you're into that sort of southern, swamp rock sort of stuff, this is a great comp to pick up. This is a dupe for me. I'll probably send this out. I'm a big fan of this record, and I've turned a lot of people onto it, and it excites me when I see it because you don't see it that often. But Bread's first album on Elektra. So, take everything that you know about Bread and just throw it out the window, because this is not, their debut is nothing like their, soft rock stuff that came after. This is the one to get. This is the only, if you buy one Bread album, this is the one to get. But I was really excited to find it because you never see it and never comes around. So, also got this one. This is one actually I didn't have. So this was cool. The Who by the Numbers, probably Squeezebox is kind of the only big. I mean, there's some other one on there. Slip Kid. That's probably I would probably say those are probably the 2 big hitters off. This is sort of, in the mid 70s when the Who were sort of not necessarily turning out, hits like they used to. It's no Who's Next. But, and this is another one too, it's finding this at the store is kind of like you realize that maybe that person just didn't do a good job, but The Who Sell Out. And I've had this before. I think this is definitely a second copy for me. And I have the originals for each one of these. But this was a nice little twofer that came out. There's another one too that's My Generation and Magic Bus, the live album, pseudo live album by The Who. So if you don't have The Who Sell Out, this is a really easy way to get this as well as with a quick one. Sometimes those are pretty hard to find since they're earlier Who, really, before they, hit it big. This is though, finding this record, and credit to Sam, she picked this one up the first time. But this is a good example of, the person may not have gotten all the good stuff, because if they were a true record collector, they wouldn't have left this record behind. And I think Sean, Shotgun Records, sent this to me, or maybe he sent me the second and third one. I'm talking about Joe's Garage. When was the last time you got a Zappa record at the thrift store? It's been a while for me, I can tell you that much. But this one has, all the booklet and everything on the inside. It's in really good shape. So I gotta kind of see which one is. I don't remember which one that I have offhand. It's been a while since I played this. So, the Central Scrutinizer. Here's another one. You just don't leave stuff like this behind, because you can definitely pass it on to someone. This is Johnny Cash at Folsom Prison on a 2i Columbia. Probably one of my favorite records. Definitely an essential. Doesn't need too much to be said about it. Another one is super clean. Johnny Cash, Ballads of the True West. I'm sorry. That's the subtitle, but it's Mean as Hell. Another one on Columbia 2i. I think this is a lot better than the copy that I have. Alright, this is kind of a weird album. I don't really know what to say too much about it, but it's Hank Wilson, which is this is Leon Russell, sort of doing a lot of kind of Hank Williams songs. There's also like some Bill Monroe tunes on here, a couple of George Jones, Hank Wilson. I think it's called Volume 1. Hank Williams Back, Volume 1. Hank Wilson, I'm sorry. So kind of a cool piece that, if you're a big Leon Russell fan, definitely want to check out. It's cool. Here's one, again, this is one I just couldn't leave just with the condition that it was in. Merle Haggard and Willie Nelson, Poncho and Lefty. Obviously the title track is probably the most well-known tune, the Townes Van Zandt. If you watch the video, Townes Van Zandt's actually in the video with them. But I have the sticker on it, also available on cassette. These two, I got these two. Obviously, they're sort of budget issues, but you have to get these ones. These are sort of essential as well. Hank Williams, Volume 1, Volume 2, kind of like the pop art sort of covers on these, but the backs are very basic. These are from like the early 80s, but 8 songs on each album, so 16 tracks. Your Cheatin' Heart, Lovesick Blues, Mansion on the Hill, Honky Tonk Blues, Dear John, Hey Good Lookin', Moanin' the Blues, Jambalaya, My Bucket's Got a Hole in It, Setting the Woods on Fire. So, just all, some of Hank Williams' greatest tracks. It's nice to have them in sort of like a compilation of sorts. I'm just going to put those on. And this is pretty cool. But it's George Jones, My Very Special Guest. And this is all sort of duets that George Jones did. This is like the late 70s, sort of when he pretty much just phoned it in, where he would just go in the studio and record an album sort of in one take. But it's awesome. There's some great tunes on here, like Nightlife, which is a great Ray Price, probably one of his most famous tunes. Sings it with Waylon Jennings, James Taylor, Emmylou Harris, Linda Ronstadt, Tammy Wynette, Willie Nelson, Johnny Paycheck, Elvis Costello, Dr. Hook, and Pop Staples. So this is a really cool album, just sort of a curiosity piece, if you will. And the last two, here's the Limelighters. The Limelighters basically was a folk trio. This is on Elektra, early Elektra, basically. Glenn Yarborough was in the band before he sort of did his own little solo thing. So again, anytime I see these are always exciting to get. And the last one, really haven't had a chance to give this a listen, but again, this is just one I don't see that often. So for $1, I'll definitely pick it up. This is John Hartford Iron Mountain Depot. This is RCA, sort of their 4000 series, which kind of spans 68 to about 72 or so. A lot of releases in this, but this is from 1970. So very excited to listen to that. So, all right, everybody. Well, thank you for your time, and I hope to see you all sometime soon. So take it easy.